Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my top money saving tips for your Disney vacation. So these things range from just saving a few dollars here and there to saving hundreds of dollars on some pretty substantial things. So let's get started. Okay, my first tip is to purchase your park tickets from an authorized ticket vendor website. So one that I recommend is undercovertourist.com. I'll link their website below, but you can actually save a pretty significant amount on this website. So right now on the website, and this may change, but right now they have a 4-day base ticket listed to save $42 from what Disney is selling it for. And a 4-day park hopper right now is listed at a savings of $73. So that's a lot of money. If you're buying multiple 4-day base tickets or multiple 4-day park hopper tickets, that's a lot of money. Okay, my next tip is to stay off-site. So I know the Disney resorts have a lot of draw to them. There's a lot of perks to staying there, but if you are on a tight budget, stay off-site. There are a ton of amazing hotels in the Disney Springs area that you can get a great deal on. Another option is to look into Airbnb or VRBO. You can rent little condos, or you can even rent rooms in somebody's house, and they're pretty affordable. Okay, another way to save, which may seem contradictory to my previous point, but is to stay on site. So there's pros and cons to both. There's ways you can save at both, but one would be if you are going to stay on site, there's a ton of perks. You're saving on transportation, the convenience of all of the food and the entertainment and just the proximity to the parks. But outside of those things, if you stay at a value resort, especially if you go off season, there's some pretty great deals that you can get for a value resort. And then if you want to stay at a more luxury resort, then definitely look into renting DVC points. I've done a couple videos on this, so I'll link it in the cards above, but you can save up to 50% on deluxe resorts. I mean, hundreds of dollars of savings, and it's pretty great. So my next tip is to bring your own food. I think a lot of times we get swept up in the, Disney dining plan or making reservations, and you have to check out all these amazing restaurants, and they are amazing. But again, if you're on a tight budget, there's really no need to spend, $60+ per person at a restaurant when you can just pack a lunch. So there's a ton of different grocery service delivery companies that will actually deliver your food to your room in advance. I know one of those is Amazon. There's a ton of websites that do this, so definitely look into it, but that's one way to save a ton of money. Another way is to eat breakfast in your room before you go to the park. My husband and I do this all the time. We're just not big breakfast people, so I'm good to grab a piece of fruit, a granola bar, a bagel, whatever, and head towards the park. So to me, I'm not really into breakfast, so that's a way that we save money. Another way is, again, like I mentioned before, packing your own lunch. Pack sandwiches, pack, all your snacks, dinner, everything. You can bring it into the park with you. So a lot of people think that you can't do that, but you totally can, and it's a great way to save money. Okay, my next tip is to enjoy a non-park day. And this is a great way to save money, and there's a ton of stuff to do on Disney property. You can check out Disney Springs, which is, a full day right there with all of the stuff that they've added in the past year. There's a ton to do there. It could take up your whole day. You could resort hop. There's so much to see at Disney resorts. Again, you couldn't even do it in one day because there are so many resorts to see, and there's so many free activities to go to. So Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of my favorites to go and enjoy looking at the animals on the savannah. You can do little restaurant tours, and there's baking classes, and there's just so much to do, and that's just at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So again, there's so many things to do at the resorts, and it's definitely a great way to save money. Okay, my next tip is to purchase your souvenirs before you get to Disney. It's super tempting to walk around the gift shop and load up a basket of stuff, and before you know it, you're spending hundreds of dollars in mugs and magnets and clothing and toys and all kinds of stuff. And I've been there, trust me. But there's so many amazing Disney products and stuff outside of Disney parks. So Target just released a super cute Disney line. There's a ton of stuff you can find on Amazon, especially if you have kids and they're the ones that go around in the gift shop and are just pulling stuff off the shelf and, you know, asking, Mom, I want this, I need this, I need this. Then just bring it to the park before you get to Disney. So another tip to kind of tag off of this one with pre-purchasing souvenirs is to buy your ponchos before you get to Disney. Most likely it will rain on your vacation. So don't spend the $10, $15 on ponchos when you get to the park. If you are a family of 4, 5, or more, I mean, that's a lot of money you're spending on ponchos. And if it rains every day and you're not hanging on to the ponchos, that is a lot of money you're spending. So what I've done in the past is I've gone to Dollar Tree and I've bought like the little packs that come in a pack of 10 for $5 or $10 or something. And we're set for the week, and I spent the same amount of money I would have spent on one poncho that I did for a whole week for 2 people. So definitely purchase everything you need before you get to Disney because they rack those prices up more than you even know. My next tip is to skip the memory maker. It's super cute, I know, to have little Tinkerbell sitting in your hand, you know, when they edit the pictures and add that in, but a lot of people just kind of pass over these photographers because they don't have the memory maker. But make sure you stop and ask them to take your picture. And you don't have to have the memory maker for this. They will take a picture of your family with your phone or your camera, and you still get to take advantage of all those really popular spots that they stand, but you don't have to purchase the memory maker. So that's a huge way to save money, and you still get to experience all the same pictures. So my next tip is to book your trip during off-season. So off-season includes some of those months before Thanksgiving hits. So September, early October, after New Year's kind of time frames. So middle to end of January and February. Those are great months to go because it's more affordable. So they bump the prices down for resorts. Tickets are a little less expensive. It's just a little way that you can save money. Another way you can do this is to take advantage of deals that are going on. So in the fall, they have a promotion for free dining. In the spring, they do room discounts if you book during a certain time frame. So just look into all the discounts and deals that are going on. And if you book your certain trip and a discount pops up, you can definitely call Disney and go back and have them add on that discount. So again, it depends when you're booking and what the discount is, so definitely call before you get too excited, but there's so many discounts going on with Disney. They're always offering some kind of promotion, so just look into it before you book your trip. Okay, my last tip is to skip the park hopper. This is a way that my husband and I have saved so much money every trip. We just decide that we're just gonna pick one park for the day, and we don't even think twice about it when we're there. We don't think in the middle of our day, oh man, I wish we had the park hopper, you know, when we're saving that much money. So for example, a family of 4 purchasing a 4-day base ticket as compared to a 4-day park hopper ticket is a $300 difference. That's a lot of money you're saving. So definitely skip the park hopper if you are wanting to save money and you're doing Disney on a budget. Just do the base rate tickets. They're great. Okay, that is it for my Disney World money saving tips. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite money saving tips at Disney are. I know we would love to read through those. That would be super helpful. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy Disney related content, and make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already. I would love to have you back here on my channel. And that's it for today. So we'll see you next time. Bye.